Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to the Man United series. And up in today's episode, we have games away to Liverpool and Monaco at home in the Europa Conference League. So up first is Liverpool away from home. This season, especially, well, for the last episodes at least, and since the World Cup break, it's been going really, really well. We're looking really, really solid. But with that being said, we still haven't won away from home in the league in the last 7 matches. So yeah, it's going to be hard to beat Liverpool here. It's almost like a battle for second place, you can say. I think it's safe to say that us and Liverpool have definitely secured top 4 this season, which of course is the minimum aim for us. That's great. Certainly got more to build on the next couple of seasons here at the club. But yeah, it would be nice to win this game away to Liverpool. It would really be nice. We're only we're 6 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand, of course. So win this game, we'll be 3 points behind them with a game in hand. As you can see here, our goal differences are very, very similar indeed. So yeah, it's a big game for race for second place. Of course, it's not the most important game, but saying that, it's against our fierce rivals here, away from home at Anfield. I'll take a draw here. I'll be ecstatic with a draw. And then after this game, we face Monaco at home in the Europa Conference League quarter-final second leg. We take a 3-2 lead from Monaco into the second leg. So as long as we avoid defeat there, we're guaranteed to go through to the semi-final Europa Conference League, which is great. Anyway, talking about Liverpool, we faced Liverpool away from home already since the last episode in the FA Cup quarter-final. We beat them 3-1. Get to that in a second. The first game after the last episode there, we played Astana 5-0, Astana away from home, in the second leg. Beat them 5-0 very comfortably. Exactly the same as the first leg. Got through them 10-0 on aggregate. They weren't much of a test, let's be honest. After that, though, we faced Liverpool away in the FA Cup quarter-final, which was a very, very tricky quarter-final draw, it has to be said. Probably the most, well, apart from Man City away, the most difficult game you can get in England. So yeah, I was very, very nervous about this, and I was extremely nervous after they 1-0 up after 6 minutes for Luis Diaz. I thought it was going to be a long old game for us, but no. Virgil van Dijk had no goal in the 15th minute. Just 4 minutes later, Fernandes made it 2-1 somehow. And then Marcus Rashford made it 3-1 in the 32nd minute. It was just a bang, bang, bang. And somehow we won the game 3-1. Liverpool didn't create too many chances against us, but we didn't create too many chances either. We had an XG of like 0.5 or something. Bruno Fernandes scored a great goal from like 25 yards out. I can't remember what Rashford's goal was like. Van Dijk's goal was an own goal, and it was rather comical. So, judging by the stats, we probably didn't deserve to win the game, but you know, we got the 3 goals there in quite quick succession, and we defended valiantly. So that's an FA Cup semi-final tie with Brentford, which takes place after this episode as well. So at Wembley, of course, in semi-final. So hopefully we can beat Brentford. If we do, we go through to the final, of course. We'll face either Chelsea or Aston Villa. So big chance for us this season to win a bit of silverware. Beat Liverpool away from home. Absolutely brilliant in the quarter-final there. After that, we played Brentford away, and we drew 1-1 with them, unfortunately. Bruno Fernandes made 1 in the 18th minute, but then Keane Lewis Potter equalised in the 85th minute. It was only 5 minutes away from finally getting another win away from home in the league. One away from home in other competitions. As I say, we beat Liverpool 3-1 away in the FA Cup quarter-final, beat Monaco away in the Europa Conference League, but Astana away in Conference League as well, say with Gil Vicente, but we can't win away from home in the league for some reason. After that game, we played Crystal Palace at home, and we beat them 3-0 very comfortably there. We then played Brighton at home, beat them 2-0 very comfortably as well. And just for the episode, played Monaco away from home in the first leg of the quarter-final, beat them 3-2, but it should have been much more comfortable than this. We absolutely destroyed Monaco in this game. They took the lead after 2 minutes, Golovin with a free kick. But after that, it was all us. We dominated the game. Should have won the game about 5-6-1, to be honest with you. Ronaldo made it 1-1 the 8th minute. Ronaldo made it 2-1 in the 34th minute. And then Ronaldo made it 3-1 in the 46th minute with a hat-trick there. So a good performance from him. Myron Bodu got a goal back in the 78th, making it 3-2, which was well undeserved. And he actually only had 2 shots in the entire game, and it was the 2 goals. So the fact that we've only got a 1-goal lead going into the second leg is criminal. We should have a 4 or 5 goal lead, to be honest. But saying that, we do take a lead nonetheless into the second leg here, and I did rest the entire team for this game, put out the weekend 11. So with that being said, surely we've got to go through in the home leg. Well, we must do. Ronaldo, by the way, is top goal scorer in the Europa Conference League, and also he's absolutely flying this season. He's got 25 goals in 13 starts this season, and he hasn't started a single game in the league. I did say that I'm freezing him out like Ten Hag does in real life, but he's got plenty of game time in Europe. He started 10 games in Europa League and Europa Conference League. He's got 14 goals. He's also got 6 goals in 2 starts in the FA Cup. He's got 5 goals in the league as well off the bench. So he's banging the goals in for fun. He's only 2 caps away from 200 caps in Portugal as well. That's just absolute madness, isn't it? But he's still obviously leaving the end of the season, of course. 475k a week is a joke. He's 38 now as well. He's wanted by Newcastle, PSG, Real Madrid and Zenit. So be interesting to see if he goes to Newcastle or actually stays in the league. That'd be very, very interesting to see. Let's get to the first game then. Away to Liverpool in the league. In the reverse fixture in the league, it was rather comical. Casemiro got sent off after 5 minutes, and we lost the game 3-1. So Let's hope not for a repeat of that in today's game. And in the terms of the team sheet, you've got De Gea in goal, Porro right back, Shaw left back, Lacroix and Maguire centre backs. We've got Casemiro, Eriksen and Fernandes in midfield, Antony on the right, Elanga on the left, and Rashford up front. So unfortunately missing a couple of players for today's game, a couple of key players as well. Varane is injured, he's out for 10 days to 3 weeks with a twisted ankle, and also Sancho just picked up an injury against Monaco there. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks with a hamstring strain. So that's a big loss for us. Sancho's been brilliant this season. Varane's our best centre-back at the club, so to miss those two for such a game is, and also the FA Cup semi-final as well, was a big loss. Malacia's injured as well, he's out for between 7 days to 2 weeks, and Brandon Williams out for 11 days to 4 weeks, so 4 players out here for at least the next couple of games, so that's disappointing. In terms of the squad here, Elanga starts today's game. He's been really impressive this season, Elanga, and I much prefer him over Anthony Martial, to be honest. Anthony Martial is another one he's going to definitely be sold into the season, has to be. 250k a week is disgraceful. He needs to leave the club, that is for sure. But yeah, Elanga's done really well when he's come in. So anyway, Liverpool away from home. Can we at least avoid defeat here? Let's find out. All right, here we go. No win in the last 7 league away games, as I said. I think we got 5 draws and 2 losses there. We should have won an away league game. Anyway, this game has not started off too lively yet. We're getting battered here in these early stages. Liverpool, by far the better team. Yet to see a highlight of the game, though. But Liverpool are by far the better team here. We need to start waking up. That is for sure. At least Casemiro hasn't been sent off yet. That's something. He has got a yellow card already, though. Now I say that. What's happening, though? 25 minutes in, yet to see a highlight in the game. Finally get to see a highlight. It's Pedro Porro with the ball as well. Still Porro. He crossed. Oh, my word. Rashford almost got it. Canate just leaning ahead out there. Rashford gets the ball, though. He still has it. Here's Eriksen to Shaw. Back to Rashford. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff from Rashford. Oh, my word. Almost a brilliant goal there from Rashford. Unbelievable stuff from the lad. Please remember, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out. And he much appreciated as well. So you've got a free kick chance here. Lacroix clears it, though. And it's Antony. He has much more time than that. What is he doing? But Fernandes gets the ball, to be fair. And then he releases Rashford when he knows Rashford's offside. He must see that Rashford is offside there. Rashford gets the... Would that have counted? Well, he didn't get the ball, did he, Rashford? So it would have counted. So that was a big chance as well. So, wow. Corner out of it, though. Eriksen to take it. Go on, Eriksen. Good spell in the match for us, this. He's meant to be aiming for the near post. Clearly, he did not get the message for that, Eriksen. Don't know what he's doing there. But finally, a little bit of something in the game for us there. 0-0 away to Liverpool. Got another corner. Eriksen to take this one. Casemiro! Oh. Almost went from 0 to hero there. Obviously, Casemiro got sent off after 6 minutes at home to Liverpool. Anyway, as first halves go, should I moan too much about that? Probably not. Probably not at all. Create some chances there. Go on, boys. Put on a show out there. Put on a show. Well, 3 minutes into the second half and Liverpool on the highlight. Here's Firmino to Tsimikas. Oh, no. What sort of witchcraft is that? What is that? What on earth was that? Are you joking me? That's a right back who just did that. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Been mugged off there. He ain't got that in his locker, I'll tell you that now. He has not got that in his locker. Ridley Baku. No chance. Wow. A wonder goal separates the two teams here. Here's Fernandes. Release the ball. There you go. Elanga. To Shaw. Loses out to Diaz. Shaw's another one who could leave end of the season, to be honest. 170k a week he's on. And he's injured for half the season, so... What are you doing? Are you awake? Anyone? No? Wake up time, please, boys. Well, in the second half so far, I've been absolutely battered. Absolutely battered. Front four been terrible today. What's Martial going to do, though? He's useless. Big one for Elanga, though. Bruno Fernandes is playing like a plonker. Let's swap him and Eriksen around, see if that makes a difference to anything. That'll do for now. Can't really see any other options to bring out the bench. Maybe Van der Beek, but I don't really want to bring off Eriksen and what's his name? Fernandes in a game of this magnitude. But the second half have been battered so far. Probably could have taken one of the chances towards the end of the first half there. Sorry, Oh my word, Harvey Elliott with a great chance there. Porro heads it out to Anthony. He's gone for a goal kick. Still 30 minutes to go though. Definitely got a chance to do it something at the game. Alright, it's time for another couple of changes here. Anthony can come off. We'll bring on Van der Beek for him. We'll put Fernandes on the right. And, you know what, I don't normally do this, but I'm taking Fernandes off. Taking him off. I put Rashford on the left, Ronaldo up front. Come on, Ronaldo. And one more change. Bring on McTominay for Casemiro as well, isn't he? Last we needed him getting sent off again. But anyway, 15 minutes to go. The second half from us has been absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Definitely had a shot in the second half. And from the second half performance, we don't deserve anything from the game at all. Towards the end of the first half, they was looking quite good. Looked like the game was switching in our favour a little bit, but they came out a team rejuvenated in the second half. We came out absolutely awful. Well, we didn't come out. We didn't even turn up. Been one-way traffic this whole second half here. And we're quite lucky it's still only 1-0, so there's still a possibility we might nick a draw from the game. As long as it stays 1-0, but we don't deserve anything from the game. It's been absolutely terrible this second half. And that could be the killer blow. It's the least we deserve. Least we deserve. Absolutely shocking second half this. Absolutely shocking. And our terrible away form in the league continues. This is now 8 league matches without a win away from home. Don't know how many games we've won in a row at home, but it's so many. A lot. But away from home in the league, we can't buy a win. We cannot buy a win. Yeah, this second half, well, the players are giving up, basically. They're giving up. Awful, awful, awful second half there. Absolutely atrocious. Deserves the water bowl. That was horrendous. We went into half-time quite even in the game, and could argue the case we could have been leading the game at that point. But in the second half, Liverpool, they've run out much-deserved winners, and 2-0 doesn't really give them justice, to be honest. That's how pathetic that second half was from us. Absolutely atrocious. But anyway, we'll move on. It is Liverpool away after all, but I'm not very happy about that second half performance. But anyway, we've got Monaco up next. At home in the Europa Conference League quarter-final, second leg. Of course, we've got the FA Cup semi-final after that as well. So we're in the running still for 2 competitions. So if we can finish in the top 4, win the Europa Conference League and or the FA Cup, then I deem that a success in the first season there. So yeah, that result their way to Liverpool was not nice to see. Hopefully, though, we can bounce back by beating Monaco at home. Okay, here we are. It's time for Monaco at home in the second leg of the quarter-final. Bear in mind, if we get through this game against Monaco, which we should do, we'll face either West Ham or AZ in the semi-final. That'll be interesting if we get West Ham, of course. I'll still expect us to get through West Ham quite comfortably. Also, if we get AZ, definitely get through them, surely. But yeah, West Ham home advantage there in their game. They got 2-2 in the first leg. So you'd like to think that it's going to be West Ham in the semi-final. Also, even more interesting is, if Villarreal go all the way to the final, we go through to the final as well. Of course, it'll be a repeat of the Europa League final a couple of seasons back. But obviously this time around the Europa Conference League final. So that'll be a little bit interesting as well. So to be honest, it should be. If things go the way they should, it'll be West Ham in the semi-final and then it'll be Villarreal in the final. Then we lift the trophy. So that should be how it happens. But of course, not everything happens as they should. But anyway, let's get to this game then. At home to Monaco, as I said, as long as we avoid defeat here, we're guaranteed to go through to the semi-final. And if the first leg's anything to go by, we should do that very, very comfortably. Anyway, obviously the FA Cup semi-final is only in 3 or 4 days' time. So resting the entire team again, give these other players a chance as well. Also, for only 3 days since playing Liverpool, so a lot of tired players in the squad. In terms of the players that have come in, Dubravka comes into the team in place of De Gea. De Gea actually started the first leg, so I didn't trust Dubravka against Monaco, but I trust him now against Monaco because Monaco aren't very good. Also, Porro remains at right back. Martinez comes in at left back for Shaw. Lindelof comes in at centre back for Lacroix. Also, Fred comes in for Casemiro. Van der Beek comes in for Eriksen, and Fernandes moves back there to deep line playmaker. Martial comes in for Anthony, and Elanga moves on to the right. And Ronaldo comes into the team in place of Rashford, of course. So McTominay is suspended for today's game, unfortunately. Obviously, Malacia, Williams, Sancho, and Varane are still injured as well. And also, Porro, Lindelof, Martinez, and Fred and Ronaldo are all 1 yellow card away from suspension. So let's hope they all don't get a yellow card in this game. I think one of them will, but let's hope they all don't. Anyway, Monaco at home. Can we avoid defeat here and go through to the semi-final? Well, let's find out. Alright, here we go. This should be a walk in the park, really, because we absolutely dominated them in that first leg. As I said, 3-2 is just ridiculous. They should not be in the tie at all, to be honest with you. The fact that they are is kind of disgraceful. But anyway, 60 minutes in here, and not much has happened in the game so far. We are the better team in the match, though, of course. Here's Keo Enrique, first highlight of the match, back to Newball. He kicks it long. Lindelof should be winning the header of Ben Yedder there. He does. Now here's Fred into Van der Beek. I don't know what he's trying there, to be honest, but anyway. Here's Pedro Porro. Somehow falls to him. He crosses it in. Martial! Gets in. Anthony Martial. Here's his former team. He doesn't care if it's his former team, though. He's celebrating there against them. He had quite a good game up to this point as well. He's in the green, and now he scored. So he's having a very good game currently, Anthony Martial. Pedro Porro with the assist there. I think it's safe to say that we are in a very strong position now. 4-2 on aggregate. Cannot see a way back from Monaco unless we get a player sent off or something, which hopefully doesn't happen. They had to have a shot in the game in the second leg here. They kick it long. Lindelof wins the header again. Now here's Fred to Fernandez. Back to Fred. Here's Alanga. Look on the right. Look down the right. Look at Pedro Porro. He's just completely free over there. Finally finds him. Here he is. Porro. Finds Alanga. That's 2-0. It's too easy, isn't it? The Lionsman's got his flag up, but to be honest with you, I don't see anything wrong with that. Obviously, there was something wrong with it. Well, it's very tight. It's very strange. It didn't go to VAR there, isn't it? Very, very strange. Just trusted the linesman completely there. That was a little bit controversial, wasn't it? Anyway, here's Anthony Martial, the goal scorer. Still Martial. Hogging the ball here. Still hogging the ball. Still hogging the ball. What a selfish sod. What a selfish sod. Anyway, so this is a complete walk in the park. I was expecting more of a competition from Monaco, I have to be honest. I was a little bit nervous about resting the entire team against them in the first leg, but yeah, it didn't backfire at all. It started off quite poorly because we hit 1-0 down after 2 minutes, but after that we absolutely dominated the game. I think it's safe to say there's a massive difference, bulking class between the two clubs here. Here is Martial, looking for Ronaldo. Oh, Badiashile gets his toe on the ball there. Just ahead of Ronaldo, of course. Ronaldo not got the same pace these days as he once had. Lindelof into Martinez. There's Martial. Looking for Van der Beek. He finds Van der Beek. There's Martial again. Looking for his second goal. Oh my word, lovely effort. Lovely effort from Anthony Martial, that. Yeah, this first half has been pure domination from us here. Absolute pure domination. Looking at the match momentum, just Monaco not in the game at all. And to be honest, they're quite lucky to only be 1-0 down. As if you look at the scoreline, they're looking at the match stats, they're definitely still in the game because they need to nick 2 goals and it'd be level pegging. So they're definitely still in the game in their eyes, but in our eyes, in my eyes as well, it's definitely game over despite only being 1-0 because they can't create any chances against us at all. But whilst it remains 1-0, I still remain a little bit nervous because you never know, might get a player sent off and be an absolute disaster, wouldn't it? Anyway, Pedro Porro can come off now. We need him for the FA Cup semi-final. We haven't got any other right backs currently as they're injured. Lindelof on the right. We don't really need him on attack. He doesn't really attack very well. And say Pedro Porro off and bring on Lacroix for him. Who else needs a rest here? Well, Fernandez needs to be rested for the FA Cup semi-final as well. Alanga as well. Let's take Alanga off. Let's bring on Anthony for him. So 27 minutes to go. Monaco is still yet to have a shot in the game. I would like if we get a second goal, to be honest. Here's Monaco. Here's Minamino to Fofana. Here's Badiashile. You see what I mean? Here's Sarr for Monaco. They score now. It's ridiculous. Minamino crosses it in. Oh my word, they have scored. They have scored. They have scored. This is why you never celebrate too early. What is happening? One shot. This is no word of a lie. No sarcasm. This is their 3rd shot on target in the entire tie. They scored every single one of them. Well, we need that second goal. What are they doing, these boys? Shocking. Oh, let's bring on Rashford. Ronaldo, you're not doing the business for me today, mate. Get off the pitch. Try and fire him up or something. This is terrible. What is going on? We've absolutely destroyed them. It's 27 shots. 15 on target. How's it only 1-1? Only a couple minutes to go now. Surely he's not going to score it. 4 minutes at a time. Well, get in. Through to the semi-final, but what on earth? How is this 4-3 in aggregate? Anyway, we're through. That's all that matters, but that is kind of ridiculous. We should have legitimately won this tie about 8-2. 8-1 on aggregate. We only won it 4-3, which is shocking. 30 shots, 15 on target. Only 1 goal scored. yeah, it's a little bit concerning, has to be said. But as I said, at least we got through the tie. That's all we needed. At least we got through. And who is it going to be in the semi-final? West Ham or AZ Alkmaar? Let's find out. But anyway, I wasn't happy with that performance. Yeah, weren't good enough. Step it up. Step it up, boys. It will be West Ham in the semi-final. Beat AZ 2-0. Of course, not the easiest game in the world in the semi-final, but let's be honest, we should be getting through West Ham over 2 legs. So I'm confident we can get through that and get through to the final. That doesn't take place for a few games yet. Obviously, we've got to play Brentford in the FA Cup semi-final. Then we've got to face Leeds and West Ham in the league, and Wolves and Nottingham Forest, of course. In terms of the next episode, well, not too many games left of the season, of course, but of course we've still got the league games to play. If we get through to the Europa Conference League final, we've got all them to play as well. And obviously FA Cup, we get to the final there as well. So still some massive games to go yet. We're into the very, very big part of the season, of course. But anyway, in terms of the next episode, I think I'll bring you back for the games away to Arsenal. I'll bring you back for the second leg away to West Ham there in the Europa Conference League. Hopefully we can beat West Ham very comfortably at home and relax in the second leg there. And yeah, make sure you join me for the next episode, guys. It'll be an interesting one. Away to Arsenal and away to West Ham. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please remember, if you like the video, hit that like button for me. And also hit that subscribe button, please, guys. It really helped me out. And much appreciated as well. Thanks again for watching. And I'll see you for the next one.